Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's gonna be. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a day in the life or a week in the life. Totally gonna do a week in the life, and then I'm like, actually, today could be fun. So it's now 8:30. I had a little lie-in today. By lie-in, I mean like 6:30. But that was like it felt like luxury. So nice. So I'm working tomorrow. But I know this is really awful. But this feels like my first day off in a while, even though I've had a whole week off, because Josh was around. And when he's around, it's just very different. Like I can't get on. I don't know why, because it's not him. I just feel like I can't get on with Josh properly. I think because he works like so much, he's off. It's normally just me and the kids. That when he's around, I don't really know what to do with myself, and I try to get things done, and it always just seems a lot harder. So I feel like this is like a nice day off now before working tomorrow. So I'm working then tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's a busy week this week. Friday, busy too. So today I have got up, I have sorted the little one's clothes out. She's been basically, people give us clothes per, which is really lovely. But she's basically inundated with clothes, like they are everywhere. Her drawers could not close. So I've gone through them all. The thing is, when such potential, especially is the word I'm looking for, when people give them to you, you're like, oh, that's so nice. Oh, let's keep it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, what if she needs that for a rainy day? But it was just too much. And then she was getting overwhelmed. Every time she was trying to get clothes out, she was getting every item of clothing out. It was too much. So I've sorted out her clothes this morning. I have tidied the playroom and sorted that because, as I say, tomorrow I'm childminding. It was a mess anyway, and I've just put out some, like, changed over the toys and a bit of a toy rotation. I have dusted in there too. I have had my breakfast, so I'm going to sign up to the Slimming World. So I'm going to sign up to the Slimming World app today, and I have just had a Slimming World breakfast, which was the heck chicken sausages, which I actually don't know how much they are. This is why I need to sign up, because a lot of it I know. So the eggs are free, potatoes are free, and that's what I had. But the heck chicken sausages, I have no idea how many things they are, or if they're free. I actually presume they're probably free, because they're like 66 calories a sausage. But I don't know. So I've had that for breakfast. I've had a cup of tea. And now I am going to, I've wrapped a birthday present because Sam's going out to a party later today. Hope's got her friends here. They had to sleep over, so I've got to wake them up soon because I've got to drop them off at 10, because then Sam has got a assessment for his, so he's got dyspraxia, and he's just diagnosed like last August, but I need him to get an EHCP. I was talking to him about this last time. So I need him to get an EHCP because when he does his GCSEs, he's going to need a scribe or a laptop or something. I'm not really sure how they do it. And obviously being home educated, I'm going to need to do it rather than a school do it. And they said that might take a little bit more time. And B, he might take some of his exams early, just because that's how we're doing it. So they said to me, I said to them last time, I said, right, so if I need one, they were like, yes. And I said, shall I wait for a couple of years? Because he's only like year 6. They're like, no, get it done now because it will last for the rest of his education. I was like, okay, great. So the amazing physiotherapist was like, I will book you in for I think it's handwriting assessment, which is what we're doing today. She said, because that will be really good evidence for your EHCP, which was very kind of her. So we are doing that this morning and then coming back, then he's being picked up. He's going to Inflator Nation in Ipswich, which looks really fun. It looks like a room full of bouncy castles, so I'm sure he's going to have a great time, and it's his best friend's birthday. And then Hope has got her first little babysitting job today. She's wanted to do babysitting. I was like, you've got to wait till you're 13. Now she's 13. And so she's going to look after my friend's 2 children. She's just doing like 2 hours at a time because I said, you just never know, do you? And so she's going to do that. My friend's going to be like in the house, but she's going to try and do some jobs while Hope's there, which is really sweet. So she's so excited about that, which means me and the littlest will have some time on our own, which is literally so rare. Like that never happens. So she is desperate to go to B&M and get some squishies because Sam went yesterday because he'd got some money and got some squishies and she really wants some. So she wants to go and do that, and then maybe we'll go for a cup of tea somewhere. I'll take a little game with us or something. And then we'll come back and oh, sure, I have a load of other random jobs to do. I have to do a bit of cooking for getting ready for this week, and yeah, that's it. Tomorrow, the weather is looking better. It was looking awful. It's looking better now. So I'm hoping that I'm going to check the weather forecast like at 5 o'clock tonight, and it's going to be, oh, tomorrow's going to be really sunny all day, and then that will be much easier, and we can do a nice day out to the beach. So yes, come and follow us on our day. Now you might be thinking this is an absolute estate, but this is actually a lot better than it was looking this morning. We've got a clear floor, and apart from this that is still on there, blue and masking tape. Apparently I can get it off with an iron and brown paper, but that's just one of these things. It's one of those big jobs I haven't got around to. So here it is all sorted. Got some activities out here. Some of these boxes I think are in the kids' bedroom, so I'm going to bring those down later when they're awake. That's the little ones, just she set that up for her animals. In here I've got the magnets, which they all love. This adorable wicker basket with some play food in it. This little thing, a pegboard, that's what you call it, isn't it? Yeah, pegboard that they can do tomorrow. And these little kind of garden, up your own garden things. So they're the kind of activities. Then we've got marble run, Lego, hex bugs, that's baby stuff in there, cars there. Over here are dressing up and books. Got the parachute out there, which I'm sure they'll love. They mostly use it for dens rather than actually parachute games. And that is it. So I've got this new puffy paint from Flying Tiger the other day. And you do this and then you put it in the oven, and this is our practice one. It turns all puffy like that. So we've got yours are in the oven now, isn't it? They look so cool. Look at these. They're really cool. I didn't realise what they were. Look at that. That's going to look amazing. This is how the puffy paint has turned out. So cool. I'm actually really impressed with that. Another one. And then another one here. Love this. Got these new acrylic pens, and I absolutely love them. They're so good. He's done one of the little ones, done some little blocks there. He's got some people to do in a minute. So everyone went at 3 o'clock today. So I got out the pressure washer. My friend let me borrow hers, and I started to do the decking. It is so fun. And then on to Wednesday, the children came. We did some sand art, and they built this big thingy from the magnet. I had 11 on Wednesday, and then we went off to the skate park with our scooters. Hello everyone, it's Thursday. It's the last day of childminding this week. We have got, we're going to go to the park this morning. We were potentially going to make kinetic sand, but the sand is in the back of the summer house. I had forgotten to ask Josh to get it out. Not that he would have remembered anyway. And basically I have to ask him these things on the weekend because he's really busy of the week. So I'm not sure if we're doing that. I'm hoping none of them will remember. And we're going to go to the park this morning. It's really good to get out. I love getting out. And there's really good weather, so that's great. And then this afternoon we've got an Easter party. It's going to be a busy day. Most of the children go at 3, some of them go at 5, and then I'm done for the day. However, what is looming over me is I'm doing the service in town tomorrow. I'm just really nervous about it. I'm half nervous. I'm half like, I just want to do a really good job. And so once that is done, like tomorrow lunchtime, I'll be like so happy, and I'm going to chill for like the next time. We're not childminding tomorrow. Yeah. So I'm looking forward not just to today being over, but to tomorrow being over. Anyway, hello. Little cheeky chop, aren't you?
Not me. Mommy's a bum bum.
Oh, lovely. The other two are asleep still, and
Maybe and Sammy are still asleep.
They are, aren't they?
They're cheeky monkeys.
Cheeky monkeys. And yes, right, I'm gonna set up and then I'm gonna show you what I've set up. Here's what I've set up this morning. This is egg rolling. So we've got these wooden eggs left over for an event that we did at church on Sunday, and then I'm just gonna I've just paid them for things that were left over because I thought they're not going to use them. So I'm going to put the paint in here like in little squares, and then they put an egg in and then they roll it around like that so it gets covered in the paint, and then it's a perfect day to dry out in the sun. Over here we've got the mud kitchen. Again, we had this event at church on Sunday, and so we've got loads of stuff left over, so we did perfume making. So I brought home all the flowers and mint because obviously that's just going to go off, but we've got there some thyme and some coriander. And then I've got some flour, some food colouring, and lemons and limes. They were also left over from Sunday. And then these special plastic knives, so they can all have a go with them. I'll show you inside. And then we've got air dry clay. Again, this is left over from Sunday, so we're using this. And I will obviously pay them for this. So we had 100 colours in here, we've got less. And so they can use some of this today. This one's already been making something. This is really good air dry clay. I've got loads of stuff on here. We've got little scratch art, eggs, and some other things. That's work they're finishing off. Then it was time for the Easter party. So we started with a little Easter egg hunt. They had to collect tokens, and they all got a egg each after they'd done their tokens. Did a few other party games. Everyone went home, and there were 3 other children that I just had for a little bit longer. So we went to the park. I got an ice cream, and then in the evening I went to a meditation service for Holy Week at one of the local churches, which was really beautiful. So it's now a Friday. Sorry that I haven't done a lot this week. It's really hard to film when all the children are here because obviously I can't get their faces in it, and to be honest, having 12 of them is just busy. So like I keep forgetting to pick up the camera, and I'm trying to get stuff for like their little I do them little books and stuff, or pictures to their parents of all what they've been doing. So trying to get pictures and video as well is quite difficult, but I was going to try and get this out for this morning, but it's going to be a bit later in the day. I after last night, after the service, came home, went to bed. I was just so nervous about today, but I've done it. Did the service this morning. It went really well. I remembered everything I need to remember. It was great, and it was just amazing to meet with all the churches together in our town. It's just so lovely to have that unity to meet together with other Christians. So it was amazing. I am now literally exhausted. We have got friends coming over for dinner in about 2 hours, so I'm just sat here relaxing, and I am now gonna go and edit this, get this up. I've got to make a sticky toffee pudding for tonight. So our friends are coming over, and they're amazing. She is such a good cook, and she's like, I'll come and cook roast lamb, but I'll cook it at your house. They're coming at 4, and she's gonna do everything, but she needs the oven empty, so I can't be also cooking my cake in there. But yeah, I'm just so pleased, and I feel like I can now got a nice weekend of relaxing, and it's gonna be great. So thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.